so money morning routine. I just got done highlighting all my spending. A couple of things did come out. I had a gas purchase, and then I had my investment contribution come out. This is $100 a month into a non-retirement brokerage individual investment account for me. So I do $100 a month like clockwork into that account. Now, I do need to go through. I don't think I had any spending. Let's check. Let's just double check. No, I didn't. Oh, I did. Yes. Oh, yes, because I went to Jimmy John's and they didn't give me a receipt. And now, okay, it's all coming back to me. All right. Yes. So let me go ahead and count how much cash I have left in my food. All right. So 613 here. All right. So Jimmy John's, I'm just going to put Jimmy minus. All right. So here's how I have the receipt. I stopped by a gas station, picked up Chris a couple of drinks. So I spent there $6. So minus 6 at the gas station. So I'm just going to put Chris food, $6, leaving me $613. So that means I spent $25 at Jimmy John's. Okay, that's $619 there. Minus the 6 is $613. So I just did that in a very complicated way, but essentially it's because I didn't have a receipt. So I was figuring out the amount for Jimmy John's. So we had 2 cash transactions from yesterday. Let's get that onto my cash expense tracker. So 10 Jimmy John's, and I know you saw those $5 bills. I will get to that. So $25 to Jimmy John's, 10, we're going to put Chris, food, and $6 there. Okay, so I did have some $5 bills in here that I want to put towards my $5 challenge. So 5, 10, $15. Okay, so $15. So write that here, 10, 11, $5 challenge minus 15. So that's going to bring my total down to $598. All right, so that's all. So my wallet's been completely, because I didn't do any spending from any other part of my wallet. So let's get that shut. I'm going to stick this in my $5 challenge jar. I'm going to write this down. So 10, 11, $5 challenge, savings, $15. That's a good contribution to my $5 challenge jar. So I have updated my cash spending. Okay, so now this is the last weekday before my vacation. We're leaving on Monday around noon to go to the airport. I'm getting a lot of questions. If I bring like this whole freaking chunky wallet on vacation, I don't. I used to. But since then, I've kind of made my spending more efficient, the way I handle my budget, my spending on vacation more efficient. I leave my entire purse here. The only thing I bring with me on vacation is like, I have this little itty bitty purse that I got from Lululemon. It has a little wallet inside. It's literally like, it's a little belt bag that about this big. The wallet's even smaller. It holds maybe a few dollar bills, a couple of credit cards, and that's it. Here's the only things that I bring on vacation: my ID and my Capital One Venture Travels card. That's it. Those are the only 2 things I bring. And if I need my passport, I bring that as well. But that's the only thing I carry in my wallets. I love the Capital One Venture Travels card because it has no international fees and it has no conversion fees if you if you go to an international country. So what I do is, you can see in my October budget, I'm giving myself $3,000 of spending money. Now the plane tickets and the Airbnb stay have already been paid. I paid those with my travel rewards. But this is just spending money. What I like to do is I just like to check my spending online. It keeps me in check if I need that awareness. But then I get home and I just track the spending on one line item. It just says vacation. I'll put it under my cash expense tracker, however much money I spent, and then I'll pay that credit card off. So because I don't use my credit card very often, like every single day, rather than having a whole other expense tracker for my credit card, I literally just write it on my cash expense tracker, and I don't track the movement of money. I don't track me taking the money out of my savings and paying the credit card. That's not spending. That's just the movement of money from one place to another. I'm tracking the actual spending, just one line item on my cash expense tracker. And then, of course, I'm going to put another line item for the savings that I've used to account for that spending. But that's ultimately how I handle now my vacation spending. I used to do different cash envelopes like this. Sometimes there are situations I do, but most of the time I make it really easy and carry something very small when I'm traveling. So this is my last morning routine. I won't be doing any next week since I'll be out of town and not filming anything. So it was really important for me to get updated with my spending. I'll take a look, one last glance at my checking account, my spending, and all of that, probably on Sunday before we leave, even possibly Monday morning, just to have that awareness, that peace of mind, everything's taken care of. And guess what? And then I don't worry about a single thing while I'm on vacation. And that is my Monday morning routine.